Yo, 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 what up? What up, fellas, ladies, whoever may be out there. How y'all doing? I was thinking about today, just going through my kind of gear bag, showing you what's up, with to do with my gear. So, also, open any questions, Q&A type deal. Do whatever. I like that. I wish I could have actually made it so that I had Q&A in the title. I don't know if I can do that still. I haven't streamed before for you guys, so it's a bit awkward. But anyway, how you doing? Hope everything's going well today. Hope you've been relaxing on a Sunday, watching some content, doing some goalie things, whatnot. Yeah, I just wanted to go over my gear I use. I'm also recording this for YouTube, so if you're in here and you want to be on the YouTube, throw a comment in there. We'll throw the Q&A stuff up, whatnot. Pretty chill vibes. Just chatting, really. But what should we get into first for the gear? What do you want first? I need some chats here to get it going. I could do my helmet, could do my uppers, could do my pads, but it's kind of hard to tell what to do. I could do my helmet, but that's kind of like a special one. That's a bit of a special one. Welcome to any new viewers in here. Maybe we'll throw it in the Facebook right quick. Y'all been playing any games, playing well, been watching any of the cross. WLA's been on. Yo, what's up, Todd? Helmet for sure, dude. Okay, let's hop into the helmet. This one is kind of a treat here. I got a warrior ritual. With the warrior ritual, got the cat eye on it. Now, as far as the cat eye goes, if you're gonna use a cat eye, you gotta be really careful, because I went in provincials not long ago, a couple years ago, and they called me on my cat eye cage and made me switch to a regular cage, which I didn't have. So I'd use my backup goalie's helmet, which was like a triple extra, like large, like he got it changed, and it just did not fit me. It was I two barred the whole game. I got lit up because I couldn't just adjust to the new helmet. Anyway, we got our team on here, senior rattlers, just some kind of fun senior ball, summer ball. It's cool. Yeah, warrior ritual 2. I threw some tape up on here. I really like this helmet. I did all this myself, so it's not hard to do. I've been thinking about maybe like doing a kind of like video with on how to do this for your helmets. I thought maybe it'd be kind of a neat thing to do, but I wasn't sure. So that's my warrior ritual 2. Not the best helmet, but I mean, it's still expensive, right? It's not ideal. I like to throw the little neck guard on here, and I actually do it underneath the chin here. I find it stays better, and then if I tape these corners, it doesn't dangle much. Like, you don't really hear it too terribly. Have you guys been watching any lacrosse lately? I don't pay too much attention to the eastern side, but I pay a little attention to the summer ball down in BC. That's always a good time. You've been playing. Have any questions for me? Anything fun? All right. What should we go through next? We could do pads here. So for pads, I use what most of us use, or a lot of us use. These are Bodum Ultra Ego 5s. You can tell they've been well loved, well worn. They're definitely far too flat now than they should be. They're supposed to be a lot skinnier, potentially, maybe, but we don't really talk about that. These are great, man. I mean, there's the McKinneys. Some people like the McKinneys. I'm not a fan, man. I'm not a fan. I like to go with what the pros use generally. Like, I mean, not for all gear, but especially at this point in my life when I can. Like, when I was in minor, we just used whatever we had. So we had like I had like a pair of STX uppers like back in the day. Like it was humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings, but you know, now I use pretty much all bottom gear if I can. If you're just joining in the chat, what's up? Feel free to drop down like a question or whatnot. I'm open to just like kind of chatting on here. Kind of maybe do a Q&A type thing. I wonder how I could put this on Facebook. Not sure. Sorry if it's a bit lackluster in entertainment. I don't really do this all that often, if ever. Actually, I've never done this. Not on this channel, at least. I used to do some gaming stuff back in the day. Hoping to get into something like that soon, but yeah, anywho, the leg pads. There are McKinneys out there. Do I like McKinneys? Not necessarily. They're all right though. I just didn't like how they fit my leg. I kind of felt restricted in them. What's up, Tom? Hey, love your content. Is there some goalie measurement going on in the league you play? So for measurements, like there are rules. We have the same regulations under BCLA, because that's the league I play in down in BC in Canada. With that, yes, we do have regulations, but the league I play, it's not entirely super serious, so they're not really calling you on anything if it's not egregious. And you'll even see a lot of the WLA goalies, they'll have leg pads that are just like far too big, dude. Just like mine are here. Even in the NLL, a lot of the goalies leg pads are oversized, but it's kind of just like a thing they let go for the most part. As far as like my uppers go, I wear my uppers regulation as they can be. My leg pads are just wide because they're old, essentially. Like I've been using them for like 7-8 years. Like I just haven't gotten new ones. Tana asks, what's your favorite WLA team? Probably like Adnax, dude. I mean, I'm a like a Delbs diehard fan, OG fan. I remember seeing him play Adnax when I was younger, down on the coast. So it's like yeah, the big Adnax guy. I think he went back there. I know he went Ladner Senior B last year, but now I think he's back. Tom, nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Goalies look huge. Yes, they are huge. As far as like uppers go, I mean, most of the goalies are wearing what these are here. Oh, these are my uppers. Holy crap, dude. Bodum. They're pretty big, man, and they've only gotten bigger. Like my last pair, the arm pads weren't so wide. Like these ones really flare out, man. Like especially at the elbow and at the under forearm, they really flare out. I use a XL, which with an XL, the only thing that changes is those like bottom rungs here. Like double XL will be one longer, if not. But they get pretty big, but they aren't made to specification. Like the Bodum pads are technically legal, but they actually have two versions, which makes it really confusing. I don't think they should, but Bodum makes a NLL size and then just a normal size. And the difference is just in the arms, like width. The NLL size, the arms are smaller. I'm actually not sure on what size I have, because rarely the companies like will post whether they're the NLL version or the just regular version, and like it's not really their fault. They probably just don't know that there's actually a difference. So it's a bit weird. So that's my uppers. We can get into my sticks here if you guys are interested in that at all. Tom, where are you coming from? And Todd, where are you guys coming from? What teams do you play for? How long you been playing? Anything, you know? What's going on with y'all? Oh, text message here. And I hope it's okay if I call you Tom. Thomas, yeah. My teammate played for the Adnect. I'm from Czech Republic, and goalies here are so much smaller here. Oh yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, because a lot of you guys aren't. Well, I imagine it's hard to get that Bodum gear up there. Like, and same with your leg pads. I think Goalie Factory, which I've kind of been in talks with lately. I know they were just up there in Prague. I don't know if you took a part of that goalie camp, but that thing looked pretty sweet. Not really following WLA that much, but looking forward. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, WLA is cool, but I mean, yeah, coming all the way from Prague, I bet it's kind of hard to keep up with the time zones. And I mean, I don't keep up with WA that much either. I'm more of just an NLL guy. So Prague, yeah, Prague. So I'm not gonna try and pronounce that, but sick, man. That's cool. Yeah, so the goalies will definitely probably be smaller up there. That's just, it's probably way harder to get the gear. I imagine you guys for your uppers use like hockey stuff too sometimes and whatnot. Todd, you play Langley U17A1. Nice. Sick, dude. Yeah, Langley, my buddy Temeka plays for the WLA out there, if you know him, or if you keep up on that. But yeah, good friend. Langley U17. Do you have any junior aspirations? Any plans there? Also, Thomas, I assume your goalies don't use the wood sticks. These are pretty huge. I strung this one up. It doesn't look pretty because you'll see all this stuff, but this is just kind of how I like my sticks. It's how I string my sticks. I kind of like to do this because it creates a big channel. Oh, you do NLL commentary. Sweet. Dude, that's sick. No, that makes sense. No, that's really cool. Yeah, I just keep up on the NLL. Got the chance, I was so happy to try. Yeah, I would be too. That's awesome. I don't know if I could do the commentary thing. This year I was planning on if the channel keeps doing well and these lives do okay, maybe just doing some like watch alongs with the in the stream. Thought that'd be kind of a fun idea, or some like breakdowns. But yeah, so how does that work? The NLL commentary, do you, yeah, I don't know how that would work. Gonna try and make junior A, then I'm gonna try and make it to NLL. Yeah, dude, for sure. That's sick. Langley's a good place too. I mean, like if you live on in the coast there, I mean, so much good lacrosse, so much opportunity. But hey man, don't try to make it to the NLL, make it to the NLL, you know? You can do it. You believe that you can do it. That's the whole thing, man. Believe in yourself, right? But yeah, junior A, I mean, it's a great place to play lacrosse. Like you'll always find a junior A or a good junior B squad, like, and there's ways to make it up. And if you're already thinking about it now, yeah, you'll do just fine. Nah, the stick is awesome. They're banned here, dude? No way. Actually, you know what? It makes sense that they're banned there, but they have a hard time banning the sticks up here because obviously lacrosse is made by indigenous people, so of which I'm indigenous, even though I look quite white. But it's traditional, right? So if they tried to ban the traditional stick, it's tough in Canada. Whereas up there, you guys don't really have to worry about that as much. You're not gonna have people upset up there. But yeah, I mean the pocket's pretty sick. I think my stick, I haven't really cut it down. I think it's around 7 feet in length. That's how I use that one. I also have a little gate web that's unstrung. I just have the mesh taped to the top because I didn't know what to do with it. I'm not gonna use it. I just have it. I don't like them, or not that I don't like them, I like them, but I don't want to use it in fears that I'm gonna break it, because the plastic's 20 years old, right? Like I got this for $25 at like a secondhand store. They had no idea what it was, so scooped it up. But I've used it once. Still like original little gate shaft. Like I don't know, who knows, maybe one day I'll just give it away. I have no plans on using it, but it's a bit of a relic. Met Teddy Jenner at year's Europeans Championship. Sweet. We started doing commentary for Czech European Box League, and then One Sport TV got interested. Okay, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know if I could do the whole commentary thing. I feel like you gotta have some knowledge of lacrosse. Like I have good goalie knowledge, sort of, but like, dude, I have a bad habit of being like I focus so much on goalie my whole life that like I don't even pay attention to the like defensive side of things. So I have a hard time. No, with $20. Oh, I know, man. It was a steal. They had no idea, but it looked in terrible shape too. And like I can imagine it like a sports store, like they see this come in, right? Just how it is. It doesn't say gate web, it just says gate whatever. So they probably just searched up gate goalie stick, found one, said, oh, this looks pretty rough, and then yeah, This is the best stick. I'm using this one. Nice, dude. Have you ever had one break though? I heard that's an issue with the gate webs. Like I heard they break on people. That's why I don't use it. I'm scared because I only have one and I don't want to buy another if it so happens to break. And then here's my other stick. It's my old reliable Warrior Wall. This one looks way worse than the Woody, but it honestly slings like you wouldn't believe. It's one of the the best passing goalie sticks I've ever had or ever thrown with. It just looks awful. Looks terrible. But it's pretty sweet. Got a burned diamond shaft on it. Pretty short actually. I like sticks short, but with the Woody I just can't bring myself to cut it, especially because it's balanced so well with the length, because they're pretty heavy. And you're saying the webs are impossible to get. Yeah, that's why I don't want to use mine. Like I don't want to break it and then I don't have one. I'd rather have one just to like pass around with and whatnot. So what gear have we went through? We went through a lot of the gear. I think most of it. I guess not my pants. My pants are just like the big Bodum whatever pants. Oh, gloves, hold on. So I've been using just the gates. With these gate gloves, they're okay. I don't like them though. I liked the gloves that were the Under Armours. I thought they were a lot more durable. These have taken a beating, man. The sides ripped open on me. Stitching's coming out, and like they're perfectly fine. Other than that, but like they're just ripping apart. But I've seen those new Warrior ones, and I want to give those a rip. They look nice. Now I'm using two other gates, both have small cracks. Yeah. They stopped the production, I believe, of the wall or of the web. Yeah, so the side of yours ripped open. You should see. I don't have my other one. I didn't bring it in here, but it's ripped from here all the way to here, like all the way along this suede kind of like leather line. It ripped all the way up to the top, and it sucks. Tom, did you miss the gloves? No, we're doing the gloves now, unless I misunderstand you. But yeah, which one are you saying they stopped production of? The wall or the web? Your UA gloves ripped after 10 games. Really? That's crazy, because my UA gloves never ripped. I never had issues with them. It was as soon as I went to these gate ones, I found the quality went down a little bit, but that sucks. But those new Warrior ones are sick, especially with the kind of protection on the top of the fingers, because like I found like I just get my hands blown back all the time, like my fingers, and I'd obviously just tear my fingers up. So the that little blocker is nice, and I tried someone's on and I was like, oh, these actually just like don't even really feel different, they just feel good. So that's sick. I got the new Warrior gloves and they're so much better, but they are a bit heavier. Yeah, a bit heavier. I find though, like sometimes like some gear, it's heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy when it's on you. Like uppers, like they're heavy, but you put them on, they don't feel like it. And the gloves are kind of the same way, I think. Like especially if your gloves on your stick, it's kind of just resting on your stick. You're not holding it up. So I don't mind heavier gloves. Maybe it'll slow down your hand speed, but overall I think it's fine. Stop the production of the gate head. Yes, they did stop the production of the gate head. I think they stopped that like 10 years ago. There's some delay in connection. Sorry. Oh, don't be sorry, dude. That is totally cool. It might be on my end. I might have it set to delay pretty far, or it could just, if you're in Prague, it could just be your distance, like simply put. But I think there's supposed to be like a 10-second delay usually on live streams anyway. For my pants, I wear just a extra large, or not extra large. I just wear a large bottom pant, the old Provets. And like the way I wear them, dude, they don't even really. Maybe I can throw them on. I don't know how you guys wear pants, but I'm kind of a freak for liking my gear like looser. Almost all of it. Because it just makes me feel kind of free in my gear. Tried to refresh. Oh, you're good, man. You're all good, Tom. I just appreciate you even being here. I didn't post this anywhere, so like you guys, I'm surprised anyone is even here. This is awesome. Just having two of you. That's sweet. Yeah, so my pants. I just have them loose, like super loose. And then I just hold them up with the suspenders. That's it. I barely have them on. But I love it. Kind of helps like underneath. You're tiny. I'm not a big goalie either. Like 5'11", like 190. 190 a year ago. Maybe a little bigger now, but who's counting? Oh, that's funny. No, fair enough though, Thomas. I was gonna ask, I mean, now that I got you guys here, I got you now. What's some other kind of content we'd like to see? I have pretty much shown all my gear. This was gonna be a YouTube video. I don't know if it'll end up being a YouTube video because we kind of ended up yapping a ton, but I might cut it up into one in some sort of way. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Then it could kind of show the live stream off a little. I'm like, recently I got my new bottom pants delivered. They are XL, and I would switch back. Yeah, XL is probably decently big too, because like my large pants are big, but they're also super worn in. So like new, these would probably fit a lot tighter. Like these are years and years old. Like I've used them for years and years, and I bought them off of someone that used them for years and years. So like they're super flexible, super slick. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna ask anyone that's new in the stream. I think we have one new person in the stream. Pretty much went over all the gear so far, but if you have any kind of questions or want to chat or want to suggest some content, go ahead. Man, you're basically only box goalie content. Love it. Yeah, I mean that's the whole kind of thing, right? Like I kind of saw growing up, I was like, dude, I want some box content, and there was none. So over the years I've accrued some knowledge, enough that I can pass down some stuff. So now I can kind of do this type of work and have a good time doing it. And it kind of helps having a corner on the market per se. Like but it's tough though, because it's like how many box goalies really are there, right? So you know, we're testing it out. We're trying to make it see. Have I heard about the memorial? Also, by the way, if you're like thinking maybe I'm like slow at answering or there's a delay on my answers, like sometimes I'm just like I'm talking and I see your message, but I'm kind of finishing off my thoughts. So like that's Have I heard about the memorial turn, Alice Prebeski Memorial? I have not heard about the Alice Prebeski. Oh no, I do know about this tournament. I know about I've heard about the tournament. I'm familiar with it, but I'm not knowledgeable on it. Really. You know, I've been trying to get into one of these tournaments out there actually. I had a few opportunities to join like the Canadian development team for like some tournaments out there in Prague, but I wasn't able to. I had school and I had exams and I was stressed out, and they also wanted me to pay like a bunch of money, so I didn't. I didn't really have $3,000 at the time because I was a student. So, Chris Bishop was there this year, for example. Okay, nice. Yeah. No, I've been wanting to get one of these teams. I had some friends go there, or like kind of one friend, a guy I know quite well. He played for the Frog Pond Maulers. He played against the Canada development team for Czech National. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's sweet. I really want to go to one of these tournaments one day. I also want to go to what's it called? Laxnai. That'd be sweet. But I just gotta find a team, man. And hopefully with this YouTube stuff, maybe it'd be easier for me to find one eventually. But it's hard. You kind of have to know people, and the way I came up through the minor system, I kind of started playing late, and I never really expanded out too much. I just didn't get to know or get that many connections. Yeah, Frog Pound Maulers were insane. Yeah, man. I mean, they've had that team for like 20 plus years. And it's just like a bunch of the best native players in the nation, pretty much. Like, it's pretty gnarly. They're pretty gnarly for sure. But yeah, I don't know how much more of the stream we're gonna do. I'm having a good time right now, so I'm good to keep it going as long as we're still chatting. But welcome for anyone new right now. We're just chatting now. We went through all the gear. You can probably go back and watch it, or it'll be on my YouTube as a VOD, I think, or I'll cut it up and post it. Is there anything else you guys would like to see on the channel? Any cool ideas you'd like to see? I'm open to looking at stuff of your guys as well. Heard he got his NLL contract this year. Super small guy. I know who you're talking about. I just don't know his name. I think he's from like Ontario region. But yeah, shifty guy. Really shifty. Really good. And I hope the audio's all good on this. I hope the music's not too loud or nothing. That'd be ideal. You should do some mic'd up content during a game or something. You know what? I actually did think about that. I mean, our season's done. So, like, that sucks. And it's done until next March or so. The only problem with doing the mic'd up stuff is that, well, first of all, I need to find a way to like put the mic on me, and I'm really scared of having a mic fall off like during a game, especially because we play in like a semi-serious league. Like, it's not serious, but it still is like BC senior lacrosse. So I'd rather not have a mic fall off or something. But I would do a practice maybe just for fun. But we don't even get great turnouts at our practices, so like I just don't know how well it would work, but it's a great idea. I would just have to get the right place. Like, it would be kind of sweet to like maybe, I don't know, go like practice with like a WLA team, or like meet up with a NLL goalie one day and like do a mic'd up thing with them or something like that. Like, that's kind of like the dream, the pipeline. I love I can't read. Thomas, I love the goalie educational content you do. Positioning, also the goalie blueprint video is a great idea. Yeah, the goalie blueprint's a great idea. I like kind of got away from YouTube for a bit there. Just some personal life stuff got in the way. I wasn't really into making a video, and I was like sitting there, I was like, man, I should really do another video. So I made one, and it was a bit quicker than I usually would. Like, I didn't put as much effort as like I would have liked into it. Didn't come out quite as well as I wanted it to either, but it was still good. But yeah, I'm just planning on like going through a bunch of goalies and kind of just like talking about what they do well. It is quite crazy, like when you see there's all these goalies that like are great at lacrosse. Some of the best ones, like Nick Rose. Like, I'm actually like a Nick Rose hater, to be honest. I'd never like really how he played. I didn't think he was great per se, but it was like optically I just thought he wasn't great because he wasn't athletic. But like, I saw him win a cup last year, and I went, okay, he must be pretty decent. So that's where those like breakdowns and reviews you can actually watch and be like, okay, like he's not flashy, but like he's actually a great goalie. So it's cool. You can see how goalies are can be so different but so good. And we did the one video about depth, and it's like Del Bianco stays so much further in his net than who was the other goalie? Tall goalie, not Ward. Was it Ward? Like, but yeah, they play so much differently. And it's crazy, like Del Bianco and Nick Rose are around the same height. I think Rose has got like one inch or 1.5 inches over Del Bianco, and like they both have been on championship teams within the last 5 years. But when Del Bianco is with Roughnecks, they did okay, and then when Rose was with them, they didn't. It's like, it's sometimes the stuff doesn't make sense, but same with Rose here. Yeah. And I still have my opinions on Rose, or the positional goalie. I think he's great though. Like, I can't really say anything too bad about him. Really positional, just not the most entertaining goalie. Well, I do think goalies are trending in the athletic direction. Hartley Style is insane. Yes, Hartley Style is insane. There's like I think that's how it's trending. It's athletic now. It's getting to the point where like NHL goalies are at, they're more athletic. Except the NLL goalie is different than like an NHL goalie, because in the NHL you can be whatever height, or no, in the NHL you almost have to be a certain height. Have to be a certain height, have to be a certain build, because they all play similarly to an extent. The NLL is wildly different because you can be 6'5" and you can be 5'11". There's not many 5'11" NHL goalies, but NLL, it works just fine. Yeah. Thomas, you're the opposite, moving too much. Trying to get calmer now. Yeah, and sometimes like moving too much is like, I'm trying to explain. Sometimes people just like over move. You just gotta smoothen your movements out. That's what I always say. Being smooth is being fast. That's how I've always thought about it. You see a lot of goalies like kind of clunk around their crease. If you can just like kind of keep your foot like 1/2 inch off the ground, just like glide around the crease, it'll make you fast. But yeah, moving too much, definitely get calmer. The big thing is a lot of goalies don't move too much, but a lot of goalies are a little too jittery. Like they kind of they start doing all these things and they get crazy. But like, here's the thing: is it can work. I think we have one of the Khan brothers down in BC here. One's a Desert Dog goalie. One's playing Senior A or Junior A. He moves crazy, like he's super jittery, but he makes it work. So it's not to say that moving too much works, but being calm in the head while being fast is the hard part, right? So I could definitely see that. Welcome to the stream, anybody new. We're just doing some chatting now. We went through my goalie bag and we've just been kind of yapping now. As far as I'm concerned, it's been fun. Any questions from anyone? Anybody got any questions? I don't know what to do for these live streams. Like, I don't know. We could watch. Well, actually, I don't know if we could watch some gameplay because I know they might sue me through the crust of the earth. Thing is, gear is smaller here. We play NLL nets and also no traditional sticks. Yeah, I mean, you're just much smaller in the net out there. So you just have to move more. Yeah. And the thing about that, like, I'd prefer it down here. I want us, not that I want them to ban the traditional sticks, because I'll always be for a traditional stick. But I think it would be better. I think the skill gap would be wider if everyone had to use the spoons, like the regular sticks. I think the gear is an okay size right now, but I don't want it to go up. Because obviously, I mean, NLL goalies are still getting scored on 10 to 15 times a game, so clearly the gear isn't making a difference. But I would like to see the sticks go away because I think it creates a bigger skill gap. And for goalies who can move faster, move more, it's probably better to have the smaller sticks. They'll appear like a better goalie. So yeah, what's up? Anyone new? What's up? You could do a reaction video of the European Championship, EBLC. Yeah, when is that? Because that is something I think, like, if they have it on YouTube and it's not a paid thing, maybe I could like co-stream it. And if I could like co-stream it and kind of watch it with people, that would be sweet. Because that would be a lot of fun. When is this? Taking a look. It'd be nice because I don't have like scenes set up, but for if I keep doing streams and whatnot, I'll have it so I can show you guys my screen. And then you can just kind of see what I'm doing with this type of stuff. June 25th to 4th of July. Well, that's already done, is it not? Oh, I could do a reaction video of it. Yes, because I'm sure it's on YouTube. That makes more sense. Up to you, of course. Love the chat so far. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of video here. That's kind of sick. Do you mean like I could do a reaction video like on the YouTube or like on the stream? That's the question. I really appreciate you sticking around here though. This made the stream the streaming worth it. It's pretty sweet. Who's even all in here? There's lots of teams on this. Yeah, we could totally do that one day though. Some delay strikes again. Yeah. Also, since it's my first stream, I'll have some like just kind of kinks to work out. Like, I'll probably be able to make it so my stream's faster on your end. Like, between me saying stuff and you getting it, it'll be closer together. So that would be sweet. Yeah, I'm glad we got a few people in here. I'm actually surprised because I gave an hour's notice and I don't have many subs. So and I didn't post it in the Facebook thing. I was gonna post it there, but I feel kind of like not scammy, but I don't want to be like throwing all this stuff in there. Well, I mean, but it's what it's for. Like Box Across Goal Universe on Facebook. If you're not in that, it's what it's for. But I mean, I feel a little not clickbaity, but like I'm begging for views. I don't really want to do that, even though that's kind of the whole point is getting people in here. But maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll promote it a little better. Or we'll do streams every Sunday evening or something like that. What's up to anybody in the chat? Anybody new in the chat? Hope everything's going well. Anything going on? Playing any games this year? Do well this year? Anything you want to talk about? We're an open slate now. We did the gear bag. We just been shooting the crap here. Although my throat's getting dry. I haven't talked this much, you know, in a row in a while. I definitely could do live breakdowns one day. We won't do it today because I don't really have it set up to do that. But that's totally possible. Love the alerts picture. Thanks, dude. Yeah, my girlfriend actually made this for me. It's a painting. I don't want to bring it down because my hands are sweaty, but yeah, it's a painting, and like the metal kind of shines, which is like really cool. We got some Funkos. I got a wood burning of a thing up there. It makes you look like I like Lord of the Rings a lot more than I do. Well, I mean, I do really like Lord of the Rings, but it makes me look like an insane fan. I just have Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't know. People just get it for me for birthdays and Christmases and whatnot because they know I like it. So, anyways, it makes a cool background though. We got a Sugar Sean O'Malley back there. You're into UFC. I was almost confused with the alerts comment. I was like, what do you mean alerts? Because it was just so out of left field. Oh my god, don't even expect people to know who it is. I mean, it's huge IP, but still pretty crazy. But yeah, I think next stream, yeah, maybe we'll like watch some lacrosse and just like chat with people, and then I can have my little marker thing. And yeah, Dick Mandler is one of my favorite things. Thank you for chatting. It was awesome. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming around and chatting for a while. I know it's gotten a little stale now. I guess we're not really doing anything, but next time it'll be a little more entertaining. We'll have some lacrosse playing, maybe. We'll go through some gameplay, do some analysis maybe on the stream. Yeah, gotta go to bed. It's late. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for my streams. Maybe to keep doing them at 11 or 12 here, so it's not too bad out there. Because I know there's lots of goalies out there that look for this stuff. Thanks for coming around, Thomas. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, man. I'll try and go live around the same time then, so it's accessible for you guys as well. Todd, what's your favorite NLL team? My favorite NLL team? Okay. This is a tough one because it used to be the Vancouver Stealth. First game I ever watched was Vancouver Stealth. I like the Stealth. And then it became the Calgary Roughnecks because my auntie lived out there, and every time I went to Calgary, we would watch the Roughnecks. So the Roughnecks became my favorite team, and Del Bianco became my favorite goalie. As I said earlier, I watched him in Coquitlam when I was younger, so it was like Calgary kind of became my favorite with Delbs there. And then Vancouver Warriors became a thing instead of the Stealth. And it was kind of a fun team, kind of a sick team. And then Calgary traded half their team to Vancouver. So Vancouver became half of my favorite team. And Delbs went there and whoever else went there. So now it is back to being Vancouver. I still like Calgary in my heart, but Vancouver's kind of always been my my favorite team. I like Rochester Nighthawks when they had their cool jerseys back in the day, and then they switched to the green, but they have switched back to their OG colors, so that's pretty hype. Welcome to any new viewers in the chat. We're just chatting now, just kind of messing around, but I think I'll probably wrap it up here in a minute. Any last minute Q&A, questions, whatnot? I think I'll do one more if you have any more, or you want to add anything. Do one more question here before we head off. We've been going for 50 minutes. Just saw someone join. Welcome to the stream. We're just ending up, but if you have any questions or anything, let me know. And yeah, I think we're just kind of wrapping up here, so I'll just wait a few minutes for any questions, any Q&A things, anything you'd like to see on the channel, anything you want to chat about real quick. I'll take like one or two more if we got any. Next stream we'll have it set up a little better. We'll probably do something fun. We'll watch some lacrosse or do a live reaction, live goalie thing. I could even record my next video live and then post it. I think that would be pretty fun, actually. Doing my... What did I call this series? Oh, what's that new series I have called? Goalie Blueprint? Yeah. Maybe do my next Goalie Blueprint live. And you guys can be in the chat and be able to ask what is kind of going on. I think that would be sweet. I think that'd be sweet. I know there's a delay, so I want to give you some time to answer whoever's there. Before I just disappear on you. I know you've been around, Todd. I appreciate you being here, dude. Yeah, just keep working hard, right? Keep watching some videos, keep learning. Watch other goalies, do your own research. Watch pros and break it down. It'll help you learn a ton. It'll really help you help you learn a ton. Keep working hard. Get into some junior. You're almost there. And go for the NLL, boy. I think anyone can make it there if they work hard enough. So, and lacrosse is cool, man. You have a lot of opportunity to make it. Like, you're not you're 25, you can still make it to the NLL. Goalies can get pretty old in the NLL, so you have a lot of time. A lot of time to work hard, work your way through. Okay, I think that's all. Appreciate ya for hanging out, y'all. Yeah, thanks, bro. Great stream. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll advertise it a little better and we'll have a few more chatters in here. But honestly, I was totally cool with just the two. That was a lot of fun. Just getting to talk. Just talk with a couple people, get to know a few people. I'll remember ya for sure. Dom and Todd. Couple beauties. All right. Peace, man.